Welcome to the demo of InQ Ledger for small businesses. Our motto is Books Built for Taxes, and you will see why in just a moment. The first thing we're going to do is create a new company. I am just going to call this my company 22. Now, after you tell it your company name, you select your tax status. If you are a sole proprietorship or a single member LLC, your business tax return is done on a Schedule C, so you would select that right here. If you are an LLC and elected to have S Corp status, you will select this right here. If you are a C Corp, you select C Corp, and partnership selects partnership. We are going to do an S Corp just for demo purposes, just because we do a lot of them. Fiscal year start month for most businesses, this is January. Specifically, if you are an S Corp or sole proprietor, that has to be your start month. C Corp and partnership could potentially have a different month, but we're not going to work on that right now. Cash basis is the only thing InQ Ledger currently supports. Accrual basis is in the works. We have some of the features built in, but are still adding more. So, after you hit complete setup, you will be taken into the program itself. If you currently use QuickBooks Desktop, you can watch our other video on how to import your chart of accounts and transactions. We're not going to go over that here. So for now, we're going to hit Skip Setup. Now, this is where the Books Built for Taxes motto comes from. Your default chart of accounts will match the tax return. So in this example, the 1120S, because we selected S Corp. So on the income area, gross receipts or sales from line 1A. If you look at your 1120S, it's gross receipts from sales is line 1A. Returns and allowances, line 1B. 1B, returns and allowances. Advertising, bad debts, compensation officers, cost of goods sold, depreciation, they all match where they should go on the 1120S. This means when you are working in your register entering transactions, let's just start with a $900 deposit, which is gross receipts or sales. And then let's say we have some insurance of $300. Let's do some rent of $500. And let's do some travel, $50. When we now go to our profit and loss report, you will see that gross receipts or sales, line 1A, cost of goods sold is nothing, insurance, line 19, rents, line 11, travel, 50. When you print out this profit and loss and hand it to your accountant or go to do your tax return yourself, this makes the process so much easier because everything is already mapped out. This is where we get the Books Built for Taxes slogan, because if you do not add anything to the chart of accounts and go by what is built in here, tax time becomes a breeze. We do know that occasionally some things don't fit into these existing categories, so you can always add new categories in your chart of accounts if you need to. Usually, you would add them as an expense and the subtype as other expense, and then you would name the account with a description of what it is. This still helps your accountant at tax time because there is an other expense line on the tax return. Just use it as little as possible because it does add time to the tax return. Most accountants charge by time and complexity, so by sticking with the books built for taxes motto and using the default chart of accounts, you will make tax time a breeze for you or your accountant. If you have payroll, InQ Ledger does not have built-in payroll, but we can import it from your current provider as long as they support CSV exports, which is an Excel file type. Then you just come into here, you select who your provider is, find your exported file, and import it in. And it adds it right to your register. There's nothing you have to do. If you have contractors that you pay, whether they're one-time jobs or you have reoccurring contractors, something else your accountant will love is entering in your vendor in here and selecting track for 1099. And let's say this Tommy guy is a sole proprietor. And then we go into the check register. He should show up as a payee, and you paid him $50 for advertising. Down here where we go to 1099 vendors, you can see that Tommy Oliver is listed. Total paid is $50, and so far he does not meet the $600 threshold to be issued a 1099. This report will be good for your accountant because if they do meet the threshold, they will have the information needed to file that 1099 on your behalf. And those are the basics of InQ Ledger. If you want to download a demo, just click the link on this page and you can have 30 days for free. Thank you for doing this demo of InQ Ledger.